Having strong mental frameworks can greatly help you in dealing with the full brunt of the situation at hand. Like, I personally have a lot of frameworks which just allows me to look at problems from way too many angles, and that just allows me to be happy and smiling at all times, and just be positive at the end of the day, and just be positive and be in a good mood at the end of the day. So the purpose of making mental frameworks for hard times a mini series is because these frameworks that I personally use to put my head above water when it comes to dealing with hard times have been greatly useful for me when dealing with hard times itself, and they have been developed over years of research, trial and error. And the reason why I'm just giving all of that away for free is because, well, I just want everyone to be happy, and I just want everyone to be better equipped when dealing with hard times itself. With that said, before we actually begin, I would like to clarify, guys, if at all you have not seen my last video, before you start watching the mental frameworks for pain itself, do watch the video which will pop up as a card right now, which basically goes over the two types of pain according to me that exists. So all these frameworks will be like catered towards those two types of pain that exist. So make sure you watch that before you start watching the mental frameworks for pain itself, for you to better understand these videos. Now with that said, we'll start off with the first framework for dealing with hard times, which is understanding the fact that the pain that you're currently dealing with will eventually become a tool that you'll get to use for the rest of your life. One of the most difficult things when it comes to dealing with hard times is considering if the hard time itself will make or break you. And that's like a real question, right? Like, for something to have the ability to change you in the most positive way, it has to have the capacity to like break you in the most vicious way first. So this was basically derived from the third law of motion from Newton, which basically states that for every action in nature there is an equal and opposite reaction. Like, to explain that with an example, if you're head over heels in love with someone, they basically are capable of giving you ecstasies and just unimaginable levels of pleasure, but they're also capable of breaking you in the most vicious way possible. Now, if you go by this law when dealing with hard times, know that the more difficult it is, the more meaningful the positives will be, right? So you are basically being molded in the most positive sense when you're going through the most negative experience of your life. So approach the situation with the notion that if you deal with this pain right now, you will basically get wisdom, a boatload of wisdom that will benefit you for the rest of your life. So if you just deal with the pain at hand right now, which is temporary because pain is rarely permanent, you will basically get tools in the form of wisdom which will basically assist you for the rest of your life. So this means if you're a 16-year-old who just got your heart broken, think of the next few months or even a year as a period where you will be dealing or you'll be withstanding the sheer horrors of heartbreak, which will basically give you wisdom, which will again serve you for decades, right? Unless you were to die pretty early, which is again pretty rare, but yeah. So guys, like, this type of mental framework actually works wonders when it comes specifically to grief-related pain, as grief-related pain actually requires you to be able to withstand the pain itself for like weeks, months or even years. So guys, with that said, this is basically mental framework number one for dealing with hard times, which is understanding the fact that the pain that you're currently dealing with will eventually become a tool that you'll get to use for the rest of your life. So guys, like, I will do this. After I post like 10 mental frameworks for pain itself, I'll make like a PDF summarizing all the 10 frameworks there is. So just so you have like a material to refer to when going through hard times itself, right? So every 10 videos of mental frameworks for pain, there will be a PDF which will basically just summarize all the 10 mental frameworks for pain that I just put forward, right? So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope this video has helped you in some way, shape or form. See ya.